Come on. Vamos a ir a jugar a los Masters, a ver si está primero, si está, qué bueno, si no, no sé. Pebble Beach.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And today we are taking a spin around Pebble Beach golf links. Have a wonderful round out there on the course today. That was good stuff. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Looks like this one's heading for the green. Oh, yeah, that's what I like to see, props. And you're under par already here today. Let's keep it there, and let's see if we can get a few more birdies on the scorecard before the end of things here today. Okay, let's do this. Par 5, second hole. Let's pop one out there. Good job. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. All right, you did most of the work. All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. 2 under par for the day after that one.
That was a birdie.
And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. Good job. And here's your second shot here on the third. All right, nice approach on that one. 7-foot putt here. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Looking good off the tee. Drop in that hole. And there you go. Pitching her in there. That'll do. And whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to need another look at that one. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. Okay, par 3 for the 5th hole. And yet another green in regulation for you. And this one's for Bird. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day.
It's birdie, 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 birdie.
And after that one, you're at 6 under. We've made it to the 6th hole. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here.
I should have done that. Stop.
He's setting up in the green side rough. Looking super.
Nice.
Oh, chip drops. You get eagle. Nicely done.
Eagle again. What a round.
Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Okay, on the green safely. This one's 20 feet out. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. What do we have here? Oh, almost. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And with that, we will move on to the next. And you're 8 under par currently. And now we have the par 4 8th. Looking fine from the tee here. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. Going a bit left of the pin. That should do nicely. And here's a look at what you need to do to get to 9 under. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Nicely played. Let's see what we can do on the 9th. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. This drive should be safe. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. Well done. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Almost in the jar. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And after that one, 10 under. And we start the back 9 with a par 4. Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball.
Right. Just like real life.
And we're about 115 yards away. Yeah, that'll play. This one for the birdie. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And after that, when you're sitting at 11 under, And the 11th is a par 4.
Pork belly.
Right. The pork belly has to be the right amount of fat.
And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin.
The thing is getting stuck. I need a pitching. I don't need.
Oh! Almost hold it out. This one's a 3-foot putt. Just a short putt, but I think it's moving to the right as well. And that's in there for your 8th bird on the day. 12 under par after that hole. Hole number 12 coming at you.
Gonna be a real short. One in the bunker.
Oh, missed the green on that one. Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Oh my goodness, you might get this to go. Oh my goodness, you almost hold it. There it is.
Par.
And after that hole, currently 12 under par. Okay, 13th hole, we got a par 4. Let's go.
Feels like it's layer.
Looks like about 150 yards to go. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. And this putt would take you to 13 under. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Nice job. That's for birdie. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. I'm having that.
Gracias.
Almost putting here. We're on the green side rough. Come on, get in. Ooh, and isn't that a nice chip? Well done, you're in the cup.
I need to practice those for real.
And sitting at 14 under par after that hole.
Little chippies. That's free. That's free.
Okay, stepping onto the tee now with this par 4, 15th hole. Well, this one's looking good. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And it looks like we have an uphill slope on the green, so got to make sure we get over that. Here we go. Come on, green. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. All right, let's get it going. 16th hole, par 4. You know what to do.
Perfect. I got perfect before.
This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. I'll take those all day. 3 feet left. And after that one, 16 under par. And teeing up now on the 17th. Great work. Nice approach on that one. This would be nice to get for birdie. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left.
Right.
Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Wow, 16 under after that hole. And now over to 18. This one's a par 5.
It sounded like to hit the ground.
Well done.
Normally I do before the Gracias.
All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. I like the shape on this. Nice little draw.
Come on.
Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew. Good stuff. Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt. Come on, get in there. And I got lost in that. Your round's over already. I thought we just started.
Nice.
And at the end of the day, you've clocked in at 17 under par. Fantastic work. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.
Even this is lagging.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Bean. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. Let's catch up with action out of the 13th. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumour that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else. Henny Koyak is on the ground. Henny, do you have any more information for us?
Our featured player, although they're just getting established on tour, wants to take down some of the bigger, better players that are out there. Will Zalatoris is where they're going to start. And, well, despite the fact he's come back from injury, this young player can perform at the top level. He loves majors. So with a Will Zalatoris defeat, you know you're on the right track.
Oh, we always love to get the gossip on the ins and outs of players and their rivalries. Henny, thanks for that information. We'll be keeping an eye on this one closely. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
I don't think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Now 4 back after that hole. On the 14th, another par 4, Rich, where, again, premium is on accuracy.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Coming out of the sand, and this is looking promising.
How about this line? That one just slides by. And back to the play, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 14th. Good shot there, Beamer. A birdie putt awaits. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Well, you want to win a US Open, a major title, you've got to go stripe it all the way home, and it starts here at the par 315th.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course. Starting this putt way out to the left.
Yeah, just had a little bit too much speed on that putt.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 4 strokes. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Outstanding approach shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. When you stand on the 17th tee at Pinehurst number 2, it's hard not to think of all the history that's happened here. You think of 99 with Payne Stewart and Phil Mickelson. What's your thoughts?
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Okay, that'll end up pin high. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like this one's going uphill and to the right.
That's disappointing. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. And this wonderful championship test ends at Pinehurst number 2 with an uphill par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with a birdie? Why not?
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one is right down the pipe. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. And finishing the round with a tap in. Well, that was certainly a tale of two nines, Rich, and well done for this player to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do. After that opening nine, it wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back nine to match the front nine. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back nine. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the second round of the Daybreak Classic. Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. Our leader is at -3 as we begin today's play on 2K Sports.
Scorecard dice más uno.
Let's catch up with the play out at the 14th hole. Attaboy, good shot. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. Oh, what a great stroke. Let's return to live play now. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. He's currently sharing 10th foot. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, that was the number, no doubt about that. Just 3 feet to the cup.
A good look at par here.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
opting for the hybrid, I think. Now just 1 over par. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here. Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, bouncing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
And he's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Didn't judge the speed there. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finished with a birdie.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this putt to move into the top 10.
Wow. Move a lot. I guess I need to move the camera around more.
Just a 4-footer remaining. And as he makes that putt, he won't be making a run at the leaders just yet, but through to the weekend, he's playing quite nicely. There are still some players out on the course, but right now, it's looking good for him.
Next round.
Through to the weekend, Rich, and that was a pretty gutsy performance.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you don't have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Six shots back.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at the Daybreak Classic, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. We'll be following our featured player who currently sits inside the top 30 as our coverage begins. Can he make a surge today? Let's go down to the 13th hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 13th hole.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That was a beauty.
Oh, come
right
on,
against the hole.
Come on.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Trailing by 7 after that hole.
Trailing by 7.
On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Well played, mate. This is his second shot. Just skinned the hole, that one. And this putt to move into the top 20. Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
How good was that putt? And it's a one-stroke par four for our leader over the field. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
That is absolutely spot on.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. Yeah, nicely played. And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Starting this one way out to the right. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He's currently tied for 12th. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time?
Stop.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with a birdie? Why not?
Couldn't have drawn it up any better. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And with that, this round comes to a close.
Even. Last.
And as the round comes to a close, they find themselves in 8th place on the leaderboard.
In 8th place, meaning top 10, Luke, not a bad spot, but I can promise you this player is expecting more out of themselves.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. As our coverage begins, our featured player is sitting in 8th place and will no doubt be looking to close the gap on the field. Let's see how he handles the day. Lovely effort, that. He's setting up for his second shot. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And now this to move into a tie for 6th. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
It's time for a one-shotter.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Wow, what happened there?
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Putting for par. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
And with that putt, now even par, with the final few holes to go. He's currently in a share of 6th. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Well, this should find the short grass. Well, that'll work there. This would be a great up and down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Putting for a par here. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green. And dare I say, finish with a birdie.
Straight at it.
That should set up another chance. And now this for a 69. He's finished up his work for the week in the house at 1 under par. No win for this player here this week, Henny, but they did manage to take down Will Zalatoris, so that's got to be a big boost of confidence in and itself.
Luke, it's huge, especially if you consider all the chat that this player had in the run-up to the event. It would have been slightly awkward if they'd have lost, embarrassing even, but now they're flying.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.